Guys, your English teacher Ismail is here, the motivational speaker and the managing director of Eagle English Language Academy. And today I would like to post a video. The topic which I have to discuss is silent letters. Okay, and you know how annoying are silent letters in English words, and what are even they doing? And this short clip, I'm gonna just tell you all about English words with silent letters. Okay, when do we pronounce those letters? When don't we pronounce those letters? But if you're first here, if you like this video, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. And without it, if you have any question or doubts related to this topic, so don't forget to leave a comment. I will get back to you. So, and today in this short clip, I'm going to teach you some basic rules, to help you with the pronunciation of silent letters in English words. There are thousands of English words which have silent letters, and there are thousands of silent letters in English. Okay, there are 60% English words which have silent letters, and you have to be careful. And you must need to learn some basic rules to help with the pronunciation of silent letters in English words. Let's get started. The first letter which I have to teach you, that is the letter A. When the letter A can be silent, it's always silent. In those all words that ending on A-L-L-Y. For example, I will give you example. Let's in a sense, with the help of an example, I will give you a perfect example of it is romantically. Most of students pronounce it romantically, musically. This is not romantically, this is not musically, this is romantically, this is musically. It's because the letter A is silent in this word. Okay, it's not musically, it's musically. It's because the letter A is silent in that word, musically. Okay, why the letter A is silent in this word? It's because the word ends on C-A-L-L-Y. And as I told my first rule, that when a word ends on A-L-L-Y, so the letter A will be silent in those like words. Got it? So the letter B, what's the concept of the letter B? The letter B is always silent when the letter B follows the M. For example, climb. And this word, there comes the letter M before the letter B. So that's why the letter B will always be silent. I told, listen carefully, it's something very, very important. When the letter B follows the letter M, so the letter B will be silent, like climb, thumb. This is not thumb, this is thumb. Okay, that's because the letter B is silent. The letter B follows the letter M. And you have to learn another rule in the letter B. Another rule is when there comes T after the letter B, still the letter B will be silent. Rule number 2, the most important. When there comes T after the letter B, so the letter B will silent in those old words. Let's understand this with the help of an example. This is a word which is doubt, not doubt. Because the letter B is silent in this word, and it's because there comes T after the letter B. The next example can be jet, and same like it, settle, and so on. When there comes the letter T after the letter B, so the letter B will be silent. Okay, got it? Let's go ahead. What about the letter C? The letter C will always be silent when C letter follows S. When the letter C follows the letter S, so the C letter will be silent in this word. For example, seen. Seen. The letter C is silent. It's because the letter C follows the letter S. Next one can be science. Science. Okay, and so on. And the next letter can be D. What about the letter D? The letter D is also silent in a word like Wednesday. This is called Wednesday. In this word, the letter D is silent. Same like it, another word, and the most important one is handsome. This is handsome. This is not called handsome. Handsome. It's because the letter D is silent in this word. And next one can be, in. There's one more thing you need to learn. In the letter D, when the letter D combined with the letter G, when there comes the letter G after the letter D, so these both words make the sound of J. 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 For example, age, 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 knowledge, bridge, and so on. Okay. The next one is the letter E. The letter E is always silent, in those all words that ending on the letter E. For example, test. You know the letter E is silent in this word. It's because the letter E, this word ends on the letter E. The next one can be back, back. And there's one more thing to learn in the letter E. For example, if a word finishes on the letter E, if there's only one vowel in this word, so the letter E won't be silent. The letter E can be pronounced in this letter. For example, he, we, and she. In these three words, the letter E can be pronounced. It's because there is only one vowel in these all words. Okay, this is something very, very important you need to remember. So the next one can be the letter G. G. What's the concept of the letter G? The letter G can also be silent, when there comes, sometimes when there comes, vowel before the letter G. For example, do. This is do. It's because there comes a vowel word before the letter G. Next one can be hi. Hi. It's because the letter, the vowel come before the letter G. Therefore, the letter G is silent. But it's sometimes, it's not, this is not a perfect rule. That, for example, if there comes vowel before the letter G, so the letter G will always be silent. No, sometimes the letter G can be silent. Okay, when there comes a vowel word. And next one can be H. What is the concept of H? When there comes, when the letter H follows W, so the letter H can be silent. For example, what, when, why. In these all words, the letter H follows the letter W. Therefore, the letter H will be silent. Okay, and that's all in today's video, and I hope that you will get much benefit. Wait for part 2 and I will finish all the alphabets. Okay, so you will clear complete concept over this video. So wait for coming video and wish you all the best.